I'm embracing my inner Buddha.
Yeah.
I'm going to charge people to rub my belly.
So where are you from?
I'm from New York. I was born in Kansas.
Yeah.
I lived there till I was 19.
Yeah.
Then I got drafted. U.S. Army.
Wow.
Yeah, 1970.
What was that like?
It was horrible. And then I was in San Francisco from 1970 to 1993. I'm going to repair this big rainbow flag they fly here in Cherry Grove that I made. Anyway, I got a rip on it.
Are you gonna fix it?
I'm gonna fix it.
So have you ever been called the Betsy Ross of the...
I have.
How do you feel about that?
I'm more Busty Ross.
Busty Ross.
I'd never been here, know nothing about it other than, oh, it's really gay and you'll have a really good time. So of course I come on the boat and I'm in a suit because I know they're meeting me. I'm literally in a summer suit with a tie and shoes and I'm like sweltering and I'm like, oh my God. And of course I realized right away, I look ridiculous. I look like a clown in a suit. But I'm going to my meeting. I had a very successful meeting. But that night there was a thunderstorm and lightning, and I'd never really seen an East Coast storm like that, and I was very enchanted. It was so magical, incredible energy, the ocean at night. In 2011, I had a stroke, and after that happened in February, by June, I was kind of making a little bit of progress to come back from it. I beaded a dress, one little bead at a time, with a needle and thread, out on the deck like this, to teach myself to use my hand again, because I lost my sewing is about coordination, hand and eye, and to get that back, I was literally sewing one little bead. Fabulous dress, how they died when I wore that one time. Weighed hundreds of pounds. My role was always to, shove the gowns away and make a banner that said "Gay Rights Now." That led me to the rainbow flag in 1978. Even before that, I was making banners and protest signs. I was always the visual guy for protests. Harvey Milk, I lived in San Francisco, was a friend of mine. So I was part of a whole wave, a whole movement of people happening in the 70s. And my particular craft, sewing, became my activism, because I knew right away how important visuals and those kinds of messages, not with words per se, but how important those messages are in terms of the way our protests look, the way they feel. 1976 was the bicentennial of the United States, and that's really when I began to notice flags. The American flag was on everything. I started thinking, well, more than a banner or a logo, we could really have a flag. A flag becomes everything. Clothes, fashion, art, you name it, names. It's emblematic. And we're not a country, but we're a global tribe, as I think. So a flag really fits us in the sense that it's a necessary tool to proclaim power. And flags at their root are about power. In 1978, I dyed the fabric with my friends at the Gay Center. We're making the flag.
In New York.
In San Francisco.
In San Francisco.
And, the whole organic hippie thing, it's a celebration for gay pride, which itself is a celebration, if you will, of Stonewall. So it relates to, as many flags do, it relates back to a rebellion, or in this case, a riot. Many flags are based on those things. June 25th, 1978.
Wow.
And then, because I knew right away, literally that day, I went, oh my God, this is the most important thing I'll ever do in my whole life. It still is. So I went into the flag industry to become a vexillographer. That's what we call ourselves. To understand the way that flags are manufactured and made and sold and marketed and how they happen, flags worldwide. It took me a good 10 years of work to get the rainbow flag accepted. They did not want to know about no gay flag down at the good old boy American Flag Company in El Paso. That was not happening. But finally, after 10 years, they went, oh, that rainbow flag, ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. We want your pink dollars. It took a while to spread from San Francisco. It went, ultimately fairly early to New York and Los Angeles. And so that's how it spread. And then in 1994, I did a flag a mile long, the biggest flag in the world, for the Stonewall 25 celebration in New York. And then from there, it really went international.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I felt like it was necessary was that really until 1978, the pink triangle, which was made by Hitler, was really the predominant signifier of gay people. But it came from murder, it came from Hitler, it came from, Holocaust, and we needed something from us, something that really expressed our, our joy and beauty and hope and sexiness, the rainbow fit. So it was an answer to the pink triangle.
Yeah.
And I think that that's probably why it endures, is because the way that it was answered was with something from nature.